Did you know that you could be addicted to the internet but you don't even know it? Please stay tuned and at the end of the video you are going to find it out.
Since we're talking about addictions, it is necessary to mention the author of the book Bird by Bird, Anne Lamott. Anne Lamott said, and I quote, "Getting all one's addictions under control is a little like putting an octopus to bed." But do you have any idea of what that quote means? If it's so, please leave it in the comments below. I have just two ideas. Octopus has many tentacles, and people can have many addictions. And you can control one of those addictions, but you cannot control all of them at the same time. The other one is that as we just have two hands and the octopus has many tentacles, we cannot control all the tentacles at the same time. So we need help. When you have a strong addiction, you need the help of a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Well, I agree with her because we don't have control over addictions. Here we have this cartoon that we are going to analyze together. In this cartoon, this guy says, "I'm a computer addict, a cyberspace junkie. It's running my social life, my job, my health. I've got to do something. I've got to get help. Maybe there's an online support group." Yes, and here we see that this guy needs to do something to stop that addiction because he needs to get sober from that addiction. He has a computer addiction and he needs to get help, but he wants to get help online. And he could find the help online, but not exactly on a line on online support group. He could look for help with a psychologist because we see in this case that he has a strong addiction. However, there are some psychologists that are available online, but we cannot forget that the way we talk, the way we walk, the way we sit, the way we write, it says something about us. Alright, so here we have the test. It says, "Hooked on the next? Let's find out." This is a quiz. It says, "Take this quiz to see if your passion for the net has become an all-consuming addiction. Check the appropriate boxes. Remember, be honest." So we have yes or no answers over here. I mean, we have to answer yes or no to the questions that we have. Do you check your email more than 6 times a day? Yes. Do you lose track of time because you are on the computer all night? No. Do you dream about surfing the net? No. Have you ever missed a class or called in sick to work because you were too busy online? No. Do you introduce yourself by immediately giving out your email address? No. Do you neglect your pet because you are online and forget to feed and walk them? No. Does your family constantly complain that you are spending too much time in front of the computer? Yes, well, actually, not in front of my computer, but in front of my cell phone. Yes, that's correct. Have you forgotten to do your usual chores around the house? No. Do you talk more to your friends around the world via email than you do to your neighbors? Yes, that's correct. Okay. Do you feel uncomfortable at the thought of going on vacation without your computer? No, not at all. So we have the scoring right here. From 0 to 4 questions. Don't worry, you can get a bit carried away, but it's just a fun hobby. From 5 to 9 questions, I think. Let me see. No, from 5 to 8 questions, it says you may be getting hooked. Try to cut down on the number of hours you are on the net. And from 9 to 10 says watch out. Stop cold turkey now and run to the nearest top support group. Alright.